ever a sun and sheer moon. But to him is the winged secret flame, and to her the stooping starlight. But ye are not so chosen. Burn upon the brows of splendorous serpents. O azure-lidded woman, bend upon them. The key of the rituals is in the secret word which I have given unto him. With the god and the adorer I am nothing. They do not see me. They are as upon the earth, I am heaven. And there is no other god than me. And my Lord headed. Now therefore I am known to ye by my name, know it. And to him by a secret name which I will give him when at last he knoweth me. Since I am infinite space, and the infinite stars thereof. Do ye also thus bind nothing? Let there be no difference made among you between any one thing and any other thing, for thereby there cometh hurt. But whoso availeth in this, let him be the chief of all. I knew it. My word is 6 and 50. Divide and multiply and understand. Then saith the prophet and slave of the beauteous one, Who am I? And what shall be the sign? So she answered him, bending down, a lambent frame of gold, touching all penetrant, her lovely hands upon the black earth, and her lithe body arched for love, and her soft feet not hurting the little flowers thou knowest. And the sign should be my ecstasy, the consciousness of the continuity of existence, the omnipresence of my body. Then the priest answered and said unto the queen of space, kissing her lovely brows, and the dew of her light bathing his whole body in a sweet-smelling perfume. Oh, knew it. Continuous one of heaven, let it be ever thus, that men speak not of thee as one, but as none, and let them speak not of thee at all, since thou art continuous. None breathe the light, faint and fairy of the stars and two. For I am divided for love's sake, for the chance of union. This is the creation of the world, that the pain of division is as nothing, and the joy of dissolution all. But these fools of men and the woes care not thou at all. They feel little what is balanced by weak joys. But ye are my chosen ones. Obey my prophet. Follow up the ordeals of my knowledge. Seek me only. Then the joys of my love will return. Obey my prophet. Follow up the ordeals of my knowledge. Seek me only. Then the joys of my love will redeem me from all pain. This is so, I swear it by the vault of my body, by my sacred heart and tongue, by all I can give, by all I desire.
Hello?
Hey, what up, John? How's it going?
Hello, John. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? What's up?
I'm good, thank you. What's about, Congressman?
Then the priest fell into a deep trance, or swoon, and said unto the Queen of Heaven, Write unto us the ordeals, write unto us the rituals, write unto us the law. But she said, The ordeals I write not, the rituals shall be have known, and have concealed, the law is for all. This that thou writest is the threefold book of law. My scribe, Mountafon Consul, the priest of the princess, shall not in one letter change this book, but lest there be folly, he shall comment thereupon by the wisdom of Ra or good. Also the mantras and spells, the obeya and the wonder. The word of the law is Thelema, who calls us Thelemites who do no wrong. If he look but close into the word, for there are therein 3 grades, the hermit and the lover, and the man of earth. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. The word of sin is restriction. O man, refuse not thy wife if she will. O lover, if thou wilt depart. There is no bond that can unite the divided but love. All else is a curse. Accursed be it to the eons. Hell. Let it be that state of manihood, bound and loathing, so master with thee at thy all. Thou hast no right but to do thy will. To beg and no other shall say nay, for pure will and assuage the purpose. Delivered from the lust of results is every way perfect. The perfect and the perfect are one perfect and not two, nay and none. Nothing is the secret key of this law. 61, the Jews call it. I call it 8, 80, 418. But they have the half. Unite by thine art, so that all disappear. My prophet is a fool with his one. Are not they the ox, and none by the book? Abrogate are all rituals, all ordeals, all words and signs. Ra Horkoit hath taken his seat in the east at the equinox of the gods, and let Asar be with Esau, who also are one, but they are not of me. Let Asar be the adorant, Esau the sufferer. Hoar in his secret name and splendor is the Lord initiating. There is a word to say about the Hierophantic task, behold. There are 3 ordeals in one, it may be given in 3 ways. The gross must pass through fire, let the fine be tried in intellect. And the lofty chosen ones in the highest, thus ye have star and star, system and system, let not one know where the other. There are 4 gates to one palace. The floor of that palace is of silver and gold, lapis lazuli and jasper are there. And all are rare scents, jasmine and rose, and the emblems of death. Let him enter in turn, or at once the 4 gates, let him stand on the floor of the palace. Will he not sink? Amen. Ho, warrior, if thy servant sink. But there are means and means, be goodly therefore, dress ye all in fine apparel. Eat rich foods and drink sweet wines and wines that foam. Also take your fill and will of love as ye will, when, where, and with whom ye will, but always unto me. If this be not aright, if ye confound the space marks, saying they are one, or saying they are many, if the ritual be not ever unto me, then expect the direful judgments of Rahor Kuit. This shall regenerate the world, the little world, my sister, my heart and my tongue, unto whom I send this kiss. Also, O scribe and prophet, thou, though be of the princess, shall not assuage thee, nor absolve thee, but ecstasy be thine, and joy of earth ever to me, to me. Change not as much as the style of the letter from a whole. Thou, O prophet, shall not behold all these mysteries hidden therein. The child of thy bowels, he shall behold them.
Yeah, I want to thank you for coming to John Kitover's TikTok. I'm going to read you Aleister Crowley. Poetry is called A Birthday. This is an exclusive TikTok recording which will also be uploaded to YouTube. I want to thank my friend Death Hippie for joining me on this poetic journey.
Let's start this poetry by taking the deepest breath of the day through our noses. Full moon tonight.
campaign directly at 312-498-0517. And on johnforcongress.com, click on the blog section. You can see our antidote link to make a donation. All the things that because hopefully I'll push it out and we'll get a lot of views and raise more money because, I live in Chicago in the Northwest Side. I'm going to drive up to Rockford. I'm going to drive to Peoria. I'm going to drive to Bloomington and Normal, Illinois, and I hope to meet people in the streets or at the bars or at the train stops
talk to a lawyer. They're going to serve him with a civil lawsuit for defamation. They're going to try to garnish his wages at Houston Children's Texas Hospital.
Wow, interesting. They're gonna serve him. They're gonna serve him. Okay, so you talk to a lawyer.
He thinks we can get about 15% of his salary monthly for the next 7 years.
Wow. So you didn't call it deploring. You called it a lawsuit. You really served him with a civil lawsuit.
No, they're about to serve him at work, at the hospital.
You're the man.
They have to get the process server to go over there, but they have the draft complaint all filed with the court already, so he's in process to get served.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, you can't come on Clown House and make death threats against our beautiful Janie. Not under my watch.
I love it.
No, not when you're running for Congress. I can't let people get away with death threats while I'm trying to campaign here. It ain't kosher. Sorry, Brad.
I love it, buddy.
Stauffenberger.
Did you like my promo of you yesterday in the room?
I did. That was great. Thank you. Keep doing it.
You're my man, dude. You're my freaking man, dude.
I couldn't stick around because I started recording Thomas Massey talking about the Epstein files on X. So I was like, you know what? I'd rather film Thomas Massey than sit here and get shot down by Gary. So I'm going to record Thomas Massey, and I left the room.
Love it, buddy. I love it. Buddy, you're a hero, dude. You're a freaking clubhouse hero.
Well,
And not a real life zero.
there's other things I could say about Brad Stauffenberger out of Houston, Texas, at the Children's, Houston, Texas
He was
Hospital.
in Minnesota.
No, he updated his LinkedIn. He travels a bit, I'm sure, for the hospital group, but it doesn't matter. The point is, he defamed me for 2 days, slandered me, libeled me, and he's not going to get away with it. You can't come on the internet and say the things he said for 2 days straight without repercussions, especially when I'm live streaming for my campaign. And you can't make death threats against women on the internet. And you can't make death threats against young men on the internet that you got beefs with. It's illegal. Do you know which federal law makes that illegal, Scott?
What's that?
Do you know what the acronym LMGTFY stands for? Do you know what that acronym stands for?
No.
Let me Google that for you, Scott. Let me Google that for you. I already Googled this, but we also did some AI lookups and confirmed it all today. So, obviously making death threats on the internet is illegal. It's just like, duh. There's one thing you don't want to do with your life, and that's go on the internet and make death threats on social audio apps. It's just not going to work out for you. It must be a lot of anxiety working with children who have terminal cancers and working on their claims with the insurance provider. It must be very stressful. Well, let's do a show for campaign candidate Congressman Kitover. You want to do your first interview with me? Because I did a big podcast interview last night. It went very well. It went great, but then he got all upset with me today, and he kept messaging me saying, "I own the IP, I own the copyright." And he's like, "You can't release your version till I release mine." I'm like, "Okay, fine." So I pulled my version down, and I'm waiting for him to release his edited version.
I said to Jade, you see that he's getting served at work tomorrow, and she said, "Great," with the big applause. Kitover, you're the best, dude. You're a public servant.
I am. If I was working for the FBI, I mean, it'd be the same issue. If I was monitoring this app on behalf of the FBI,
he would get a cease and desist letter. I wouldn't arrest him, but I would definitely send him a cease and desist. So he's aware. I don't even think he's aware of what he's saying half the time, because people are saying that he's shit faced when he's making his death threats. So I don't think so, though. I think he's sober. That's the scary part. So, anyways, we'll see what happens with that. But if he can fund this campaign for $20,000, over the next couple months, or we might be able to force him into a settlement, where we'll negotiate for like $10,000 and just call it quits. But he's gonna pay up. He had a big mouth for 2 days. It's all on video on 13 different YouTubes, on Clubhouse. Well, they deleted the Clubhouse account that I had the recording on, but it's still all over YouTube. So
How did they delete it? Why did they delete it?
they deleted 4 of my Clubhouse accounts in a mass purge. They took out everybody who was involved in stirring the pot with Pepe and Brad and JB, and other people got clipped as well. People are also saying it's Amir and his group of ragtag terrorist supporters on Clubhouse. So nobody knows for sure, because they don't tell you, why they suspended you. So, but here I am. I mean, I created a new account, and we're campaigning again. You can't stop this this love train, this love boat. This city was built on rock and roll.
If you click your account, can you start an account with the same phone number?
No, you got to get a new number. So there's an app called Text Now. It lets you use a burner number to create the account.
And then I can get a burner number.
I just cancel the subscription. I just use it to create the Clubhouse account. It's the cheapest way. It's like $2.
And there's a free account or no?
It's $2. That's how you build the city on rock and roll. Yeah. All right, Scott. Anything else you want to talk about? But let's set up this interview with candidate Congressman John Kitover. I would love for you to publish it on your publishing platform, and I would pay you for the publicity for the press. The campaign will pay for your dinner.
Oh wow! Look at you, buddy. You're the man, buddy. I find, dude. I'll tell you what, buddy. You're a bright spot in the eye.
We got money. We got Clubhouse money. So if you want to have a nice dinner this Friday night, set up your interview with candidate Congressman John Kitover. We need the publicity. And we're going to post your interview with me all over X, all over YouTube, all over Instagram. So your face will get, your podcasting skills will get recognized as well. And you'll get paid to do it. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, buddy. Later.
How's your evening going? Oh, it's going great.
You was just trolling because BB's
That guy's
bad.
having
He
a meltdown
was,
right now.
I witnessed him in the room where he was being bullied against other
Boris, we gotta, Boris.
He's having a meltdown, and it's hilarious. And
Hold on, I gotta. BB's all mad about it.
Well, allegedly.
I know, BB's really upset that I sucked his small.
He realized that he didn't like it after.
So I am holding room after room. No, I was like 19 years old. I'm like 36 now. It was like a long time ago.
Yeah, Boris, he was just Muslim for a day. That's all he was.
Yeah, I was just Muslim for a day, and I decided to suck a dick.
No.
Whoa, as a Roman Catholic, you can't say that. That's not nice.
No, it was a brisk. It was brisk and short. It was
But I mean,
short.
the other problem.
Yeah, I know. It was brisk.
Was just the police.
You guys didn't hear the double Never mind.
No, I thought that was funny. I
Brisk,
thought
like
that was
it's a
fucking
short
funny.
period.
I got it. No, but the other problem that BB doesn't understand is that my wife is on this app too. So I have a fucking wife and fucking baby. So So like, my wife is literally in this room right now.
All right, you can concede that you're at least bi.
He doesn't have to concede that. He doesn't have
No, I would say that I'm straighter than most dudes. Yeah. No, this is the part that
John Kidder. Hey, hold on. John Kidder down in the audience is bi. Bring him up. He'll tell.
Wait.
Look at John. John's like, I've never. No.
No, this is the part that I love to troll.
It won't let me do the laughing emojis on the audience.
Let me do the trolling. Wait, let me do the troll. Okay, so no. So this is the hilarious part, is that the majority of the dudes that get upset about this are single dudes who have never procreated.
Yeah, is Lila your wife?
So I think that
Sarah's
that's
his
fucking
wife.
hilarious. Yeah, Sarah's my wife.
Very sensitive part of it.
Sarah, right above him. Right above you, Mark.
Sarah likes to do double penetration, or like what's going on?
Whoa, okay. No, I just make babies with Sarah because she's my wife.
Yeah, but that's like double penetration. So when you're sucking a penis, you're.
Whoa.
No, Boris, he's only sucked one penis. He sucked one penis, then he realized he didn't like it afterwards.
Yeah, I didn't like it, and I didn't want to do it again.
He sucked 2 or 3 times.
Yep. I agree.
No, it was
He
only
sucked one dick, he sucked them all.
That's a weird.
Guys,
That's fucking
it
weird.
shows a certain magnanimity. It shows a certain magnanimity.
Wait,
George is just mad because he sucks off fucking McDonald's employee.
This is
He was like the body shaming and shit.
higher mammoths.
Yeah, no. So the thing that I find funny though is that the people that have wives and children don't give a fuck, but like the dudes that like are single and live in their mom's basement, they have like a problem. So that's where I fucking.
He's got a wife and children.
Yeah, with me sucking a dick. Like they literally, the fucking incel dudes are like all over it.
I have a wife and children, and I have a problem with it.
Bonobos are more okay
know,
with
but
it
you
than
did-
gorillas.
I know, but you talked about sucking dick earlier, so like you don't care.
In the West, you got a lot of. In America, you got a lot of aspiring bonobos.
So it's all the people that don't have wives and don't have children and aren't procreating that have a problem with it. Yet it's like fucking like incel dudes that have a problem with it who can't like find bonobos.
So you
No, I wish. God, I wish I was fucking drunk right now. to be honest.
So you and
The Greeks had African mating patterns. They were matriarchal. They had full female sexual selection, which is why they had the statues and all the beauty.
Oh, Boris, did you see that we ran Roger Mayhem off the app?
Nope.
Oh,
Who's that?
you know Roger from Healthy
Oh
Debates.
God, that guy's a fucking
Mojo.
Why do you
Remember Mojo, Boris?
You and earlier today.
The libertarian guy from Washington.
Oh, is he
Yeah,
on
Docs,
quality
by the
now?
way.
What's that?
You and
He said
there's
where he's from, David.
no.
You don't realize. You don't remember you were drunk that night.
Okay, 2
Like
seconds.
every other night.
So Jonathan also has like inside doxing information about somebody he released today. I don't know if he wants to talk about it, but
I'm not gonna dox. No, I'm not gonna dox anyone. I've never doxed anyone.
That in English.
No, he's talking to John Kitover.
it was somebody else that.
Was it John Kitover?
Yes.
No,
he
I'm
had
not gonna
information.
dox anyone.
Oh, what did he have?
I'm not gonna say unless he wants to say.
I have the back channel, so I already know about all of it. Like, I'm not gonna fucking release that shit. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna dox people. That's just like bottom line. What I will do is I'm gonna name every room BB is like a fucking black dick lover for the next like fucking 6 months.
No, you said it wrong. It has to be big black cocks. Can't.
Okay, wait, yeah. What was it?
BB loves BBCs. Or BBC.
I mean, that's
just
pretty good.
BBCs.
But I mean, I just kind of want to say like a black dick.
Yeah, it has to be a big one.
Straight out.
No, let's not say that. Let's
Dick
not.
love.
Yeah, it has to be like West African nice Wesley Snipes and like 14 inches long.
Like,
Like okay.
you always got a black. Like,
No, I'm gonna literally fucking go
after BB harder than he ever has ever gotten fucked in the ass. So yeah, no, I'm gonna fucking go after him. I don't care. John, come up. I want to hear what's going on.
Well, no, if Ewan doesn't want people doxing in this room, then
Oh yeah.
don't bring him up. No.
No, I mean John, come up. I already know everything about that guy, so like I don't give a fuck. The back channels are so fucking annoying. I don't care about that shit. I don't want that shit. I don't want the fucking details about someone's life, to be honest.
Yeah, but that was like okay. So, but Ewan, to his whatever. The fact that somebody is suing somebody for civil damages, that's pretty big.
John, you can't put a baby chicken. You have to put a rooster. I mean, that guy called me a faggot, so he can go fuck himself. My wife is literally, like, in the room right now. I mean, I wouldn't call you a faggot. I would just say you're bi.
No.
I'm not even bi, dude. I tried it once, and I was like, oh, it's not okay. Yeah, there's no take backs.
No, he can be.
What, John? I was talking to John.
He wants to be.
David, are you drunk? I was talking to John in the fucking audience. I invited John up, but no, I'm not. David's just drunk and he doesn't know what's going on.
I don't read the chat. I never read the chat.
See him down there in his fucking, No, I get it. I like you, whoever the fuck you are. Like, I don't even know what your name is on this app. Like, you're like fucking. Oh, okay. Now we gotta ask. Yeah, 3x plus 1 Rich. Okay. So, Rich, we gotta ask. You Rich. We gotta ask Norman now. Go ahead and ask the question. Well, what? The BB question. If it makes you. Oh yeah, Norm. What should I name tomorrow's? No, that's not it. You gotta ask him if going at one time.
I don't think you should do this.
Oh, Norman, if you suck a dick one time, does it make you gay?
Whoa. You don't answer that.
Schmeckle, okay, sorry.
No, I don't think so.
You don't answer that. Yeah, thank you.
I'm not interested in people's private life.
Norm is
private. It's public. They're talking about.
No, Norm is above it. He doesn't have to answer that.
I'm just not interested in gossip and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe
that's why I want BB to just fucking say sorry, and then that's the end. I don't have to come into any of his rooms. I don't have to do fuck all. He can block me, but I will do a fucking room every day with his name in it until he fucking apologizes. And I will get blocked off this app, and I'll continue to do it. Because I don't fucking care. I am tired of this shit. Like, if you want to fucking try to insult me, then I will just do that. It's really easy for me to do. It takes like no time. And I have lots of time. So, yeah. I mean, he left.
What should we decide? Should she answer him bending down the landing frame of glory, touching and penetrating?
Said to what I said is because what I said earlier is how you operate on a macroeconomic scale. Let me explain it for you. MACRO is big. It's huge. It's systems. Okay? It's entire systems. That's the best way to describe it. Microeconomics is what you do in your proximity, what you do in your community, what you do next to each other, your neighbor. What she's describing is a microeconomic effort that her business partner is undertaking and trying to do it at scale to eventually produce macroeconomic outcomes. What I suggest is on a macroeconomic scale, there's not enough of us in information systems and technology, AI, whatever you want to call it, to dominate that sector. So if we're going to choose that sector to lock up and let that be the vehicle for us to achieve this problem-solving solution that insulates us from the white supremacist policies that disenfranchise our community that Sparkle so eloquently referred to a minute ago, the way you do that is locking up an industry. You talked about
Wait, what's the white structural racist supremacist system? Can you explain it, TC?
right, the people that own the bus, right? Hold on. So wait. So when people cut me off, right? It's just okay.
That's just
Let me finish, please.
That's some new guy.
So she talked about the world's largest black-owned logistical company. Great, they own the IP. Great. That is a you can call it like a vapor, if you will, of what I'm describing on a macroeconomic scale. If you had 14, 15 of those bus companies in that area, I think you mentioned Memphis, was it? I think it was Tennessee, right? If you had 14 or 15 and they dominated the entire transportation industry and they own the IP and they're passing that down to their family and their kin through nepotistic business practices, that was the word I was looking for earlier, nepotism. Now you control and own an industry. You do that at scale through a macroeconomic perspective. What she's describing is great, but it can't be deployed on a macroeconomic scale unless you have 50 of them doing it, all within the same sector.
But right. DC, Sparkle just gave you an example that happened in reality that literally scaled world, like globally. As far as like even as practices are being used globally today. And then Madison gave you one that just started last year that's regional. She said in St. Louis and then also on the East Coast. I have not heard you say yet, you know what, that's a great, whether even it's a great start, and then we need to do the scaling that you're talking about, that's going to be great. You're doing a good job. That's a good
TC, because TC already has elected that is scaled and has hired over 500 people. He has that already, right, TC?
But that's true, yeah.
But I've been trying to get where TC is. I've been bidding and applying for city, state, federal contracts, and I'm like a whole little company where I've done a lot of great things because I partner up with people that are amazing. So Madison, anyone, please help me. I have everything. I am set, and I just need a contract. I have everything that I need to be a partner.
But also, I just want to mention, because I don't like any black person who might feel behind, like historically, again, those other individuals, the Chinese or the Indians, they were culturally, within their own countries, forced to focus culturally on their workforce. And then they were deployed to the United States. So it's not like that shit just happened like yesterday. They've been doing it. So stop thinking that you are so lagging behind. They were implemented in force. You cannot do that in the United States to people. Somebody mentioned earlier, like, it's a lot of individualism here. Yes, if you did that here, it wouldn't work. Not unless you literally go under a regime. So it's the context matters, man. Context matters on how groups take over industries. And it doesn't just happen overnight. And even the medicine thing was crazy enough, and not to be pessimistic, but with it being great and grand and everything going 100%, those kids are going to be ready to probably take over the industry probably in like 2035, 2045. But we at least got to get them started. You don't get kick-ass adults by not culturally training them when they're kids. You don't just pop up and be amazing, like at fucking 35, ready to combat these other cultural people that's in the industry. It's still a competition, and we got to make sure that we train the kids not to just jump in the fire, but be ready and trained to get everything done and professionally. Don't end up like Uncle Darius. We want you to be great and continue the legacy until like regeneration after you're great. That's what we want to do.
Let me shout out Uncle Darren. I just got me a bottle of single barrel premium
staff and executive leadership did what they were supposed to do. And we'll leave it at there. But go and buy you a bottle of Uncle Nearest. Please, absolutely end up like Fawn Weaver and Key Weaver. You know what I'm saying? To black people who are representing black families and not only legacy building, but bringing back out legacy in Nearest Green. So absolutely end up like Fawn Weaver. She will survive this. It will survive this receivership. And again, go buy that bottle of, and I don't drink, y'all, but go buy that bottle of Uncle Nearest.
That's why I love you, Sparkle. You're always supporting our people.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying like those like just lessons in general. We just don't want that to happen in the AI situation. So just watch your CFOs, watch your execs, watch your accountants, because if somebody's trying to jump ship or sabotage something to your legacy, to your business, just watch out for it. That's what I'm saying. Give those kids.
We gotta take it. Shout out to Lisa Price. Wait, I'm sorry, Price, but I want to just let y'all know that Lisa Price recently got back Carol's daughter. So I want y'all to understand what this is why when we have these conversations, if we can't mention the policy, legislation, and things that were put in place in order to allow for these things to happen, allow for people to take over entire industries. I don't think y'all was thinking in the 1800s that other groups of people owned the black hair care industry, right? Do y'all believe in the late 1800s that another group of people owned the black hair care industry?
So what? Another group of people own the black hair care industry in the 1800s?
Get out of your emotions.
What does that have to do with
Get out of your emotions. Look at the policy and legislation that allow for what happened today. Get out of your feelings and look at the legislation that happened. Because if politics got us into this, then it might seem like we either don't have the right representation in those places, which we don't. We have to actually reconcile with that. Because I don't care what you do, what industry that you fall in, red pill.
No, or I'm sorry, maybe has a problem with Ewan. Ewan doesn't have a problem with them. Maybe has a problem with Ewan, so Ewan's fucking with the back. See how that
Yeah, I'm just reacting to BB being a cunt, basically. BB could just apologize to me and this could all be over. But he won't. So I'm going to name names after him every single fucking day. And it's not gonna end until he fucking says I'm sorry. That's all. I just want I know I'm sorry. And even Canadian, because I know he's in fucking Canada. So I just want a sorry. Yeah, I just want a real fucking sorry. And maybe he's being a proper fucking cunt about it. And you know what? This is actually gonna split a lot of people.
Yeah, maybe you could just say sorry.
It's sad.
No, is that what you want? You want an apology?
Yeah, I just want you to fucking say sorry to him.
Okay. I'm sorry I didn't expose your fucking bitch ass a month ago, you piece of shit.
Did he expose himself close up?
Yeah, like I've been open about this.
Fuck it,
It's the roast. Barbecue roast.
He's got the weirdest weirdo and doesn't know how to argue, which gets himself into trouble, and then in turn causes problems for other Jews on this app. And he doesn't realize he's like a toxic waste site. When he leaves, there's still toxins in the ground.
Fucking one dick is worse than
No, it has nothing to do with that. It has nothing
all
to do
the
with
secular atheist Jews and the
Nah,
Buddhist
here
and
we go.
Hindu Jews and
Yeah, exactly.
the Jews against Israel and
Yeah.
support Palestine.
yeah.
But those aren't bad. But you know, even sucking one dick and not liking it afterwards.
No, that's the whole problem with Ewan, because he's a pathological sex worker. He forgot to tell you the whole concept.
Sex worker. Wait, I'm a sex worker now?
He goes
Oh
in
my
there.
god, I wish I made money off of my fucking mess.
Sucking dick, I know.
I don't even support the whole sucking dick. I think it's disgusting, but you
No,
know,
I think it's gross.
No,
I'm not into it.
you're hard on it.
See, a normal guy would like make that decision before they actually suck.
Oh no, I told him that. I said,
They wouldn't
why
suck
couldn't
it.
you have
That's-
decided
yeah.
not to like sucking dick before you suck the dick?
I know.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, no, total fuck up.
Yeah, but that's not the point though. He's going into
It's
this.
kind of like when you're like driving your car and you forget to look both ways and then you get in a car accident, you're like, shit,
Yeah.
I should look both ways.
Yeah, car doesn't have rims on it. But anyways, this guy that knowingly goes into a room, and spreads toxic shit, and then wants to attack.
What is the
somebody.
toxic? Wait, why do I spread that toxic? Please enlighten me.
Okay, so you go and get there, because you're dumb, right? So you don't understand social cues. So when somebody's saying, "Hey man, don't listen, hey man, don't," oh my god, fuck. So when somebody says, "Hey man, don't attack people's religions in my room," attack what happened on October 7th instead, because you can come up with those facts easy, even an imbecile can. But you're going into religious shit, you're not going to be able to back it up. And I guarantee you, they're going to talk about, don't interrupt me.
5, sir, 99, 29, sir, 99, 30.
So hold on, so then.
Yeah.
So,
They have like a whole facility over there for like startups.
You're going to win an argument against people about their
You and
religion.
BB sounds hurt.
Dealing with fucking low IQ people, you're never going to win that argument.
Would I have a 141 IQ?
Every room is going to be named after you for the next 60 days.
Do it.
And there we are.
There.
You're gonna bet that you
I love it. Do it.
No, honestly, you are so fucking dumb with this shit.
Do it. Listen, I don't submit to you. No,
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm problematic. You say I'm sorry. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I didn't fucking block you. I'm sorry. I
Shut the fuck up, BB. You've already said the word sorry. Remember, because I said that it sounds I need to already apologize. You know, I apologize already. Yep, I already apologized to you. You already said sorry. No, I said it sounds like it is, and you were sorry. Yep, take that sorry. Calls BB loves BBC. With a chocolate bar and a fucking eggplant afterwards.
I doubled down and trying to character assassin to that. Love it.
Well, it's going to be after that all the time and never have any repercussions.
Oh, no, yeah, it's because they're not going to make you do it.
So second Auger clicked and then all three other people that are. Yeah. No, legally.
You would resist marketing on stage.
Legally, I'm going to fucking
Really interesting, enthralling. Your name, edifying. You learn so much.
That's my first. I don't mind. That's my first name, you moron.
No one cares.
Keep doing that. No, keep doing it, you, please. Love it. It's your first name. Yep. Thanks.
Alright.
But the weirdo, you open up a room about me in the name. Like my name in the room. Like, I'm thinking, I'm the weirdo? You're just sick, bro.
It's alright, you guys don't worry about it. I have 800 burner accounts. I'll hook you up, bro.
It's against all
I got burned.
Yeah.
It's okay, Chris. Yeah,
Thank you for saying that. Recording time.
You're welcome.
it's fine.
That Yahoo.
Yeah, we're just gonna run rooms just for you.
We're gonna invite resistance. We're gonna invite resistance and Buttercup in here every day.
You guys just speak.
And resistance and Buttercup are gonna be on stage. And Buttercup is gonna be a moderator, and they'll never go into your room ever again. And no one else to talk to you about.
It's matter. You
It will be Harry and a couple other people in your audience. That's it.
Yeah, well, it's matter.
You'll never be able to have a conversation ever again. I will go in and personally invite every person that's in your room into this room, so the walls can
I am
so we'll have better conversations. If you're boring, if you're disingenuous,
I'm a chicken that thinks you're fucking.
Harry, I have 800 burner accounts.
I'm going to run.
I generated them in Python and AI. We talk about
I am going to run a fucking room every day to make sure that you're not a bully anymore. I'm gonna make you a little fucking cunt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you a bitch, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love it.
Because it's funny. Why don't you meet you and just write a chat, cash? Honestly, I'd rather to meet you in person.
Oh, why don't we close this room right now? Or actually, you know what? Just change the title. Change the title to BB Hearts BBC Chocolate Bar Eggplant. He said
He doesn't have the balls. He doesn't have the balls.
He said you can't write shit.
No, I dare you to do it right now.
Yeah, you can't do anything about it.
Got the cojones, man. Do it.
Oh, actually, hold on. If you want to get away with it, write B1B1, so it's not BIBI, so you can't say that.
No. I'm actually not right.
Yeah, it's B1B1.
I actually went.
Yeah, B1B1 Hearts BBC Chocolate Bar.
Change the record. For the record, I know a lot about entertainment. It's like talking shit right now. So I will say this.
Tell me what I'm talking
I'm
about.
going to keep this.
Tell me, what am I talking about?
I'm going to keep this.
Tell me, stop writing checks you can't cash.
Tomorrow,
Some people, we're not going to do